Hello, wonderful interpreters, and thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to be expanding on the Interpreters United President Quan Tran, exposing both WFSE and the Interpreters United, revealing their internal corruption. So without further ado, let's get into episode number 13 of our election series. Please remember to pause this video at any time in order to read the information that you see on the screen. We actually shared an article yesterday about the Interpreters United President Quan Tran revealing how WFSE is undemocratic and racist. Go figure. All while exposing their internal corruption and how out of touch they really are, and this is information, of course, that we obtained through leaked emails. Now, let's take a look at those emails. Now, interestingly, Quan Tran has been communicating and collaborating with the Freedom Foundation in an effort to reform unions, like you can see here. As Max Nelson from the Freedom Foundation thanks Quan Tran for calling him about WFSE's political spending. Now, look at what Quan Tran says to the Freedom Foundation here. This is actually fascinating, and it reads like this. Like I told you in our conversation yesterday, the unions, WFSE in particular, had not ever been challenged in the past by any forces, so they never had to prove their worth to the members. Bullying, racism, nepotism, corruption, and other illnesses are the result the membership has to suffer. This is very interesting, Quan. Keep going. I truly believe in the yin and yang principle. The mission your group, referring to the Freedom Foundation, is carrying out fills the missing half of this principle. It will either make stronger or break the unions. Another very corrupt union is the OPEIU, especially the OPEIU Local 11 in Southwest Washington and Portland. And look at what Quan here says to the Freedom Foundation. I can help you accessing the members of this group, Quan. Well, Quan, you know, this is amazing. This is amazing. You cannot make this stuff up, huh? So, wait a minute here. So, WFSE is calling Washington interpreters anti-immigrant just because of receiving some assistance from the Freedom Foundation? All while Mr. Quan Tran right here is revealing that the WFSE leaders are the ones that are corrupt and racist bullies. And to top it all off, he's helping the Freedom Foundation get members of unions to opt out. Oh, this is priceless. Keep going, Quan. Oh, and in this email, Quan Tran was communicating with the Freedom Foundation about their efforts to reform unions. So let's read how Mr. Tran responded to the Freedom Foundation. It says right here, thank you for your email, Maxford. Let me study the bills and let you know what I can do about them. From what you wrote, transparent, responsible, and accountable, I am all for them. Yes, Quan, go. He keeps saying here, this is a dirty secret of the union operations, which smart guys like you probably already knew. And then he says, the union staff are running the unions. Where have I heard that before? But he keeps saying, the union staff are running the unions, not the elected executive board members, as they always touted quote-unquote democracy as the #1 virtue. E-board members are volunteer and do not have the time nor the expertise to decide anything. They form committees to assist staff in various areas of the operation. The staff manipulates these committee members in making virtually all decisions. So these leaders are powerless, as I have always told you before. And then look what he says right here. He says, currently I am fighting racism within the WFSE Council 28. Quan Tran. Quan! Bravo! Bravo! I mean, this is amazing, hilarious stuff. Now, what you can see here is the Interpreters United Executive Board elected by their members. Their own president, Quan Tran, revealed that these positions you see here are meaningless, and these elected leaders are manipulated by the WFSE staff. Their committees that you can see right here only exist to assist the WFSE paid staff. We've been telling you all of this before. They cannot negotiate for you, they're just puppets. And of course, they are so manipulated that 68% of their members' dues go to the WFSE paid staff and employees. Yes, all to protect the salaries of the leaders at the top of the WFSE Council. But you know what? To put a cap on the whole Freedom Foundation thing, our own bylaws ensure that we are not controlled by outside organizations. Article 2 of our bylaws establishes that Washington interpreters cannot affiliate with any other organizations or labor unions or pay any fees or dues to outside interests. You all see it here. It's all documented as our bylaws are posted on our website. You can read them for yourself whenever you want. So we're not affiliated with the Freedom Foundation whatsoever, but they help workers to form independent unions in order to break free from corrupt bigger unions like WFSE. This is an example of how the Freedom Foundation assisted 120 teachers in Illinois to form their own independent and unaffiliated union. You'll find the link to this article in the description box of this video. See, Washington Interpreters does not care about the Freedom Foundation's political views. We really don't. But we are not going to reject assistance from anybody that wants to help us beat WFSE. In closing, I want to say this to LNI interpreters. You've seen the evidence. The WFSE Council is corrupt and racist. Their own president just confirmed that the Interpreters United leaders are fully controlled by their council and are powerless to make any negotiations for you. The runoff election will start next Monday until August 30th at 9 a.m. And the union that wins the election will have a month and 2 days until October 1st, which is way more than enough time to negotiate a contract to improve working conditions for all of us as LNI interpreters. Remember that your vote is secret and confidential, and nobody else will know who you voted for. So please vote for Washington Interpreters. We are the only union with a proven track record of fighting for LNI interpreters all day and every day. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel in order to keep on getting more relevant information for our interpreting community. See you in the next video. Do not lose hope, and as always, God bless.